my part of the Cryptomotors is the design theme of all the cars. Yeah, of course. I'm glad to be here.
Since we interviewed and we spoke to Leandro last time, or quite a few times in a few different ways, I think he's better to introduce you, or kind of maybe tell a story about how you two started working together, or how we kind of learned a little bit about how Cryptomotors came about, or maybe give us a little bit before that. How long have you guys been like working together or known each other? That might be a cool, interesting story, to a backstory to how you got here today.
Yeah, sure. So we know with Rodri for quite a long time. I think maybe 4 years, 5 years. We are both living in Germany, so we are both working in the automotive branch, in the automotive design branch in Germany, working for clients like BMW, Rolls-Royce, and different brands from here. So funny enough, we met each other here in Germany, working for a mini project. It was a show car project. Yeah, we were in one company working for this project, and yeah, we connected. Like, since then, we wanted to start something together, like our own project, right? So, and yeah, in 2017, we came up with the idea of Cryptomotors after seeing CryptoKitties and that boom. Yeah, and we said like we should have an automotive company for the virtual world, and that's how we started with this. Our dream would be one day as well to go physical with the cars, but yeah, the start is digital, and the core of the product is a digital car, which allows you to enjoy it in different ways, like for example going to games, or going to different metaverses, and maybe printing the car in 3D, or maybe yeah, we're lucky enough maybe at some point manufacturing the cars as well. Yeah, so and with Rodri, when I pitched him the idea of Cryptomotors, like it was instant. Like, say, okay, we start working on this today, and yeah, we started designing the Generation Zero cars that Rodri will show you today a little bit of the sketches that we did for that. Yeah, and we go from there.
Nice.
That was work, I think.
Yep.
Right?
So we can all connect to our stream to see. He's going to be showing us a few different things, right? So what do you want to show us first?
First, we can start with like in the beginning of the process is this kind of sketches we start. Normally starting in my sketchbooks, depending which type of car will be, and so on. For example, those are just markers, pencil, pen, and then we go directly to Photoshop. If we decide that the design is okay, so we can start to go with some Photoshop proportion, the shading to show the shape of the car, the body, the proportion, and then we jump directly to Alias. This is our master 3D software for us. I think it's one of the best in the industry. But also we are doing, for example, the interior for the cars in Poly, so it's much faster, and you can do really proper surface as well. So this is more or less the quick process of every car. I will show you the first three that we have in our generation. So I will jump again. I will start here. This is just this sketchbook is super small. You can see the scale with a pen. On the size, quite small, but this is nice to do like a really quick sketch. Those are details for the cars in Photoshop to show, okay, which is the idea, the airflow of the components, how the car will work in the real life. This is a little bit of art. It's more like a painting style from the sedan.
And this is tokenized in known origin. It's the only work in known origin.
Yeah. This one was like a nice. I mean, it's nice to see car in different. How can I say shape? I mean, it's more like a painting, so you can have like a different feeling if you see this one. This is more the design feeling. It's a quick Photoshop shading a little of spot white there to see some more detail. The shut line on the door, the wheel is a fast work for us to see. Okay, we like, now we can jump directly to the 3D software. But this one was tokenized and looked really nice. So we can do this one more often.
There was a few. It was like editions, right? There was a couple of them.
Yeah, I think we did 10 editions
So,
of this one.
You never sent me one, but maybe after this one, now that I publicly shamed you.
I sent you. I think when we just met with you, Alegria, it was additional, but I was tokenized part of the process of the 3D modeling. I sent you.
Oh, true. I have very beta early Cryptomotors NFTs actually. It was like the clay model, right? Picture.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a nice one. And of course, some detail for us just to get a feeling how the 3D model will look like. And so this is the simple. Normally, we are using for design like the basis view, side, 3/4 front and rear. This is more or less the workflow for me. This of course this render that you see here on the screen is more like okay, it's the kind of the final one from the coupe. Here we have the SUV, the big one, the big guy from our team.
Yes.
Here's the rear. Also, for example, here in the sketch, this is a different sketch from the coupe. This is the coupe. This one is more clean. You can see like all the contour of the car. And here in the SUV, you can see just the focal point on the front wheel arch. The rear, doesn't care. In my point, this sketch is to show the front of the car. So this is like it's more to see the part. And here I'm doing the same for the rear. The side, you can see the side.
Give us a second.
So,
you're breaking up just a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see if the connection improves just a tiny bit.
Okay. Let me know a little bit.
Let's see if we'll let Leandro talk for a second.
Yeah. Perfect.
Of course, as soon as that happens, you start sounding better. But Leandro, so for those of us that don't know design or what's going on, what is the difference between Rodrigo's job and your job, or part of the process and your part of the process?
So basically, Rodri starts with the ideas of the car. So he starts sketching the basic lines and the feeling that the car should have. Like you can see like this sketch that he's drawing right here in the top. Like this is more or less how we will start from that, and from some 3/4 views, like from and 3/4 rear. You have ideas. It's not completely defined the proportions or the car. It's more or less you have ideas, and then from that you go directly to Alias, which is the software that we show in the previous stream that Alex was showing a little bit of modeling there. But in Alias we start drafting the base surfaces. Like we put the proportions there. We put like the base package, for example, where are going to be the wheels, what are going to be the maximum width, the maximum length, and so on. So the sketches, we know exactly what design language we have to accomplish in 3D. What are the important lines, and from that we start shaping and crafting the 3D model, which will evolve, and maybe at the end it will just resemble the first lines of the sketch, but it will evolve to something completely different at the end, or maybe it will stay really close to the first sketch. So the design process is not something completely linear. It will change from time to time. Maybe you take design decisions in the middle of the process where you break the complete the design and you go to another direction, but the proportions are taken from the first sketch, and that's how we start. We need a sketch to start the 3D modeling and the design process, basically. And that's what Rodri is showing you guys here. And from the job from Rodri, he's also a 3D modeler, Rodri, but in Cryptomotors he has more the role of, let's say, lead designer, the guy who is showing the way for the 3D modelers of what is the direction of and what is the end goal of the design. And basically he works directly with me, and we work together in the same. Let's say I put some basic volumes, and we check the proportion. So it says, okay, this proportion is quite good. It respects more or less my idea. Okay, we move forward. Then we go to the next stage where we start finding lines, and we start trying out different things based on Rodri's wish and also in my experience. And so we start trying different stuff. Then we move forward to details, and then we are kind of finishing off the car. And in all this stage, Rodri is always sketching and giving input for the 3D modeler. That's very important. Like this, the designer is really, it's like a key element in the process. So that's what Rodri is doing in Cryptomotors. And he's also 3D modeling. He's an awesome alias modeler and also poly modeler. So yeah, Rodri is doing everything.
Wow.
You're doing okay in there.
It sounds like he's a good team member to have. Like, you can't let him go. Dope. All right, Rodri, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah. Everything fine.
I thought you were gonna say something. Yeah. So let's check on your audio now.
Yep.
Are we good?
Everything good? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good. So you're just like casually drawing a very expensive car.
we can do like the Homer Simpson like I did before. Yeah, I mean this is more or less the research, my doodle. I mean, this case is the coupe from our Cryptomotors first generation, and yeah, it's just to get the feeling. But of course, the process is normally start with some on paper or directly to the Wacom tablet. The cool thing here, you can do really cool things. It's like you can use this kind of brush, look like a pencil, so doesn't matter. But yeah, if someone is interested in the design point of view, yeah, normally those view this quarter front is really expressive, has like the feeling. The car is a coupe, is really low one. So, but yeah, if you want, we can start from scratch.
Let's do it from scratch.
That'd be cool. Yeah. We're gonna have you here for a little while. we want intricate details too. Intricate details.
Okay, which
shall we take suggestions from the chat on
of course,
on what car we should take some inspiration
of course.
from? All right, in the chat, if we have some car fans, what car should we take some inspiration from to build? We're gonna build a car right now, so we can mash a few cars up together. Take the back of this. So let's get some dream cars going right now. So can you see the chat, Rodrigo?
Wait.
There's a few suggestions already. We got Corvette, Charger. We got something called the
DeLorean. Nice, my favorite one. I like the Homer GIF on top. Who else? Justin. Okay, cool.
Maybe we can do a reinterpretation of one of those into a Cryptomotor.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
F1.
So from everything in the chat, you kind of in your head, you kind of mash that together.
Okay.
I want to see. I want to see a Corvette with.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, why not? We can try. We can start. We'll see how it look like. If it look nice, could be a new car from us. So we can start. So we'll start from here. So normally in this process, I will draw the 3/4 front of the car, front wheel, the real one, and then I get
you just starting to draw our dream car.
Yeah, I will follow your like from proportion. I will follow the Corvette, and then we can start to mix. So we can start to mix the car. So we'll do like a really long hood. Here you can get the proportion a little fast for us.
What has been maybe one of the most, or what car have you worked on, like from sketch to seen it all the way through and now that car is on the street? Is there any project like that you?
Yeah,
that
for
you've been
example, one
hands-on
is
with?
that we were working with Leandro is was like a concept car from Mini, and now they realized the production one is quite cool. And then the Audi, my first production car was the Audi Q2. This one was I was working the side of the car. I was working in that moment, like doing the modeling 3D
You
of the
said
car.
Audi Q2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So whoever posts the link to
Yeah,
that car first,
yeah, it was
gets a
my
prize. I want to see it.
first car in Germany, like in my production car that I was working on. Uh, yeah, I was, and then before I came here, I was living in Italy. I studied there, and I was working in Fiat. But yeah, here Germany is like one of the best places for car designer, especially here in Munich. It's the BMW world, so there's plenty of BMW cars.
Yeah, a lot of things are happening here in Munich.
Yes, a really nice place to be for car designers. So you say like it was like a Corvette with a
Oh man,
round.
you do not have to incorporate that. You can take another person's
Okay,
suggestion.
let me see the chat.
Uh,
Let me see
let's see,
the.
guys.
Oh wow, I like the. Was detective. He posed that concept car from Lamborghini. Was a master thesis, I think. Was a really cool one. The Ferrari Aperta. I don't know. The Porsche. Someone shared
80s
Porsche.
Camaro sounds like a good one.
Yeah. Oh, nice. The 80s Camaro. Yeah, why not? We'll make a mix. It's just American.
Okay, so cool. 80s Camaro. Someone has a good question in the chat that says, what part of the car do you find most interesting to design? We can ask. Yeah. Well, if you want to answer, go ahead. Then we can ask Leandro.
Yeah, if you want, you can say your point of view.
To design, I would say I like exterior modeling. Exterior design for me is more dramatic and where you can put more emotions, but also like interior of the car is quite unique. It changed a lot between one car and the other. So yeah, I specialize in exterior modeling, so that's my inclination, but not a specific area. Like when we work in cars, you work in the complete volume, right? And then you start splitting. So it's not like I am a fan of front lamps or I don't know diffusers. I'm a fan of exteriors. I think Rodri loves exteriors.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it was the first job that I did in Germany was the exteriors, and I get in love immediately. But the interior of the car has such a complexity that also is quite cool. It's really nice experience. You work in the interior of the car. You need to be wary about many engineer packaging inside. So, but yeah, if I need to choose exterior,
and I can tell you the part that I hate to work on. Steering wheels.
Say.
Steering wheels.
Yeah, and because I did so many rims, I am tired. But then the rest, it's all good.
So rims and steering wheels, you can't stand.
I'm not very happy with
Gotcha. Oh man. And what about you, Rodrigo?
Of course, the exterior. Normally, I mean the first part of the process to get the proportion ready, I think is my favorite one. Before all the detail, before the fillet, I mean before the detail of every part of the car, the hood, just to get the proportion ready is my favorite part. And then if I need to choose like a component, wheels.
And the one you
wheels, I agree. Yeah, I mean because for modeling, if you are working like a 3D modeler, it's one of the first things that normally your bosses give to you. Nobody wants to do wheels. Nobody, because it's like a repeating process. You make just one spoke and then duplicate many times. But they ask. It's a good experience for a technical point of view, but yeah, now if I can avoid it, I will do it. I will choose, I don't know, a mirror or something.
Gotcha. So they pack it in with the wheel
Yeah.
work at the beginning, so you
Oh
get too
yeah,
tired of
yeah.
it.
I did like, I don't know, 30, 34 wheels in the beginning, but yeah, the experience of course good, but I try to be far of that.
Gotcha. Someone asked in the chat also, I think it was Dad Dragon, about how many projects have you worked on? I mean, that might be a crazy number, right?
Yeah,
Or you got some stats?
yes,
You got some
yeah.
good stats?
No, I don't know. I mean, wheels, I think it's the
I mean, no, he means
overall.
like overall, like full cars. Yeah, full cars, maybe stuff like that.
I don't know. I think it was like cars in general was 17
Nice.
in totals. Of course, some of the car
Mhm.
was like a small corporation, small part. Yeah, around
Okay.
17.
And so, is it true or not true that they give you one car every single time? So you have 17
Yeah,
cars in your house?
come to Munich. I will show you my garage. No, I think this profession is more like you need to have passion. You need to have a
Mm,
lot of passion because it's more like, I mean, for me especially, I don't have cars. I mean, I live in Germany, but with my wife we're planning to move, to probably to change to another country. So we don't have kids. We are free to go everywhere. So we don't want to be like attached in one place. But of course, in the future, I want to have my cars. Like in the chat, the last one picture, that one is this nice one. But no, I think it's just a myth for the car designers.
okay. Because Leandro has them. Maybe he's just not
Ah
giving you your
man,
cars.
no, don't say that. So, Leandro, we need to talk.
I think that's what's happening here. I think that's what's happening.
Maybe. Or I still don't have like physical cards. I have a couple
Yes.
of digital cards.
My digital car collection is way bigger than my physical car collection, and I only have one digital car.
Okay, but it's better than nothing.
Yes, 100%. And it's the best car. It's the best
Okay.
cars.
So that
Car number 4. I try to shill it as much as I can. Leandro, I don't know what else should we know about what you guys have going on. Is there something new? I know you had something that you had sent me about some links and stuff. Does anything come to mind?
So yeah, we are still working on the game, but yeah, basically that's what we are doing behind doors. We are working hard on that, and we are also designing a couple of new cars, and also we are preparing the new colors of the Generation Zero. So I cannot show you yet, but we will have new cars soon. And yeah, and I send you a couple of links, like maybe they are interesting. Let's see. Yeah, the website from Cryptomotors, the design challenges, where people can see more or less the process that we are having here with Rodri, where we sketch like kind of pen sketch first, like this without color, and then we go to a more refined illustration for the 3D modelers to take over and to start producing the 3D data. So in the design challenges, you can have a lot of examples of how different people approach this the design process with their sketches. Most of the guys are, I think, students, but they are also like professionals attending the design challenges we did. And so yeah, I think there is a lot of cool sketches that you can show there. Yeah, and also from the first design challenge, you can also see the end results, which is the Gen 1, the Virtual Racer, the Avisus, and the Virtual Racer and the Neon Roadster, which is we only tokenize one, and the collector is Mr. Whale Shark. So he has he has the number 1 with a very special like it's a black and gold camouflage edition. It's quite unique.
He posted that one.
Oh yeah,
that was sick.
Yeah, that car is unique right now. So there is no other car tokenized from the Neon Roadster, and we will never tokenize again one with this livery, with this special color.
Okay. So now that we have you here and the game, is still in development, and we know that Whale Shark has all the cool, badass cars, we need you to build in a way for us to be able to use them. Okay?
Yes. You want a request, and we put it in the pipeline. So Mauro is one of our developers, and he's doing like a borrow car function. So if our friend Whale Shark wants to borrow his car,
well,
he will be able to do it. So you need.
There are cars. The cars belong to us, the people, the public.
Exactly. So the car are in the vault. So basically,
we need a way to interact with the vault, because Whale Shark, he's just one of us now. He's got to stand online when he goes to Six Flags. He's got to stand online now, unless he got the fast. I know he's got the fast. Don't you hate that when you're standing online and the people with the fast just like cut up?
Yeah, maybe he can borrow it to you.
yeah. Let me borrow the fast pass too. I need access to the fast pass. Beautiful. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. A way that it's easy for these cars to kind of be lent out. Maybe not send the token themselves, but something in the back end where it's simple to.
When you are borrowing a land in CryptoVoxel, when you borrow a parcel,
that
in the wallet, it will be basically like that.
Please do that. I cannot wait.
Yes.
All right, Rodri. So, how much time do you spend on a sketch? Like, or how many angles did you say you normally
for
give
example,
a car?
those two. This is the 3/4 front and the rear as well. So those two are normally the first that I'm doing. Of course, the side view here on top. Those are the views for me normally work to understand the proportion of. I mean, sometimes I have an idea in my head, and I need to just start to translate it fast as possible. Sometimes I don't know, I'm sleeping and in the middle of the night I have an idea. So if I just leave it, continue sleeping the other morning, probably I will forget it. So I have like normally close to me always a small sketchbook. I make like a fast.
Sometimes I find you like wake up in the middle of the night and online in WhatsApp.
yeah. Sometimes I don't want to forget any idea. But like Leandro say, the process of the car is always start to mute. It's really rare when the car in the beginning and then the sketch look 100% similar. It's not always like that. You need to start to go back and forth with the 3D model, go back to the design phase, and then so on.
So the sketch basically is what helps us to kick off the design process, and then we kind of a lot in 3D. We iterate a lot with sketches as well, but at the end, the car is a 3D product, so we need to properly make it work in 3D, and that's super important. And then you will go back and forward, trying different stuff. For example, in the coupe, we had a complete different feature line. We had a character line completely different in the body side, and in the middle of the process, we decided to change it for this that is wrapping around the door, and it's going like from the door to the A pillar, and it's going to the back. And that was a decision that we took together with Rodri in 3D. And yeah, at the end, the sketches, we redo them again with these feature lines that we found in 3D.
Yeah, normally those three views that you see on the screen are the key for me. And then sometimes say, okay, I like how everything look like, and then just I will do a little space, and then probably will start to draw different, like, I don't know, the top view of the car or something like that. But this is more just for me to see, okay, how clear is the idea of my in my head. So nothing.
And in hours, about how long is it that you spend on it to like finally submit
I have like a funny
it?
process. Normally, when I
Sounds like
have time,
you
I
take a lot of lunch breaks.
yeah. No, when I, for example, now I take some holidays. So now, when I have time, just I use the timer and say, okay, one car in 1 minute,
Oh,
okay, or then say, okay, one car in 1 hour. So, but that car in 1 hour would be full of details, shady, and everything. So, but for me, it's a really good practice to go from 1 hour sketch and 1 minute sketch. This, I think, every designer needs to have this, because sometimes you need to be fast. If you are working in like in the industry, you cannot say to your boss, "Oh, please give me 1 hour more." No, you need to do it right now. So it's for us also. Leandro, he's super fast doing 3D modeling, and probably he can make like one complete car, like just the volume, probably in just a few hours. So yeah, I mean, of course, when you take holiday, you get rest, and then you need to, when you go back, you need to get the rhythm again.
reboot.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that kind of leads to my next question about what, if your boss or someone is telling you to be fast, like what's one of the things that you learned very fast that like always got returned, like, oh, you need to work on this, or that's not good. Like, what was that thing that you maybe had
In
trouble
the
with?
beginning, it was like I mean, I was studying like transportation design, and in that period, you are doing more like design without take care of the package of engineer component. So in the beginning, it was hard for me to say, bro, you have like a really cool idea, you show it to your boss, and then your boss say, okay, I like it. Now you need to talk with the engineer guy, and he will give you all the requirement. How long will be I don't know, how long will be the hood, how high, everything, and then you need to fix your sketch to that technical uh, boundaries. So this in the beginning was really challenging for me to say, okay, I need to try to keep the same feeling that they have in the sketch. Okay, now in the right proportion. This was tough for
Okay,
me in the beginning.
Leandro, what about you? Same question.
From
What
my
was your
side, is
major?
my challenge is when the designer comes with a sketch that is not in package and is already approved.
you have something against me.
That happens, and that's the job, So our job as design 3D modeler, 3D designers, let's say, is to take the sketches as as a starting point. It's not the Bible, It's not something like written in stone. You need to just take it as an inspiration, and you start working with the package, trying to build a super awesome volume and super awesome car on top of the requirements. And yeah, basically, that's one of the biggest challenges, to make the car look more or less like a sketch when the package is completely different. And maybe the package changed a little bit in between the process, or I don't know, they decided to have a bigger I don't know, chassis in some area, and then you need to you need to reproportion everything, and it's chaotic, but that's what's part of the process.
Um, have you guys ever been to like car show or maybe or something and seen your car and then went and sat in it? Like, what does that feel like? Or have you got that experience yet?
I have a picture with Rodri checking the John Cooper Works concept that we worked
Yeah,
together. Let me
this
try to
was
find it.
a nice one. Yeah, I mean, my experience of the Chibin show cars, show, I don't know, events. Yes, it's really nice when you see all. I mean, you probably are in that point. You are really tired to see the car because probably we're working for 3 months. So, but it's nice to see the reaction of the people.
What
It's really
is
cool.
what is the usual time? Like a year or two after you finish the design, the car is finally on like ready for showing, or how does that work?
You want to answer that, Leandro? Or?
Well, no, I mean like if you've noticed from like
Uh,
I started working in November
yeah,
when
yeah, yeah.
What was it?
For example, yeah, you,
Sorry,
yeah, you first, you
for
first.
I didn't hear the question.
for example, how long does it take from when the sketch starts to
Yes,
when maybe the car is ready, maybe even the concept, right?
you mean from
Um,
like a real car, like physical car, like we're working
yeah,
for
for the
like
brand,
brands, or like
for the brands.
it can take, like, for example, a show car. It can take up like from first sketch to let's say when we finish the 3D data, maybe let's say until I produce the show car, it can be like 6 to 7 months, like in a short time. Yeah,
That is a pretty short time. Wow.
show car, but that's our like saloon cars,
Right,
for exhibition.
right.
For example, this one that you have here in the picture that I just show, I think was like, I don't remember exactly the time, but I think like 2 months of work, 3 months maybe for modeling, and then the rest is like
But
prototyping and yeah, sketch.
this is
Sorry.
also like a huge team of people like getting things done, right?
Yeah. It's a big team. From the modeling team was only Roddy and me, and then one designer, like leading the sketching, was Moritz Anton. It's a guy from BMW. BMW meaning the same company. So yeah, it was a kind of a fast project, and we had kind of some carryover parts. For example, like the greenhouse is from the mini interior, like the main components, like chassis and like structure. This car you can drive it, because it's a John Cooper work. So we created like hoods, front bumper, all these add-on parts like rings, roof, doors. Like we did kind of yeah, we restyled the car and made a show car out of it. So yeah, that was this car. And yeah, we were working at a provider from BMW. We were not inside BMW. This project worked a lot like this with providers. Yeah, I've been inside BMW just working in motorbikes at the beginning, but then I was always external, and I think Audi as well. So that's how the industry works. Yeah, and the Cryptomotors car would take around 2 months, for developing a car from sketch to final 3D data and render. Sometimes we take longer because yeah, we cannot. I don't know. We cannot. We are not happy to design.
Well, sometimes you take longer, I guess, because you can, right? You don't have that manufacturer breathing down your neck, and you can take your time with it. So that's why it looks so good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we are not in a rush to pump cars just to sell. So yeah, we take our time. And I said in the previous stream, we are also working the interior of the cars, and that work we done on top of what we already did. Like we are just doing it because we want to have it, because we believe in having like great quality and having like a great product, you know. So we are constantly working again in the Gen Zero cars to upgrade them. And so, yeah, I think Rodri can show later some renders that he did from the new interior of the Sport Coupe. But later, it doesn't need to be now. Don't worry. I'm really having fun watching the draw.
The drawing has gotten a little bit livelier. We got some color, we got some shading, we got some glossy stuff.
Yeah, I mean this.
What's up?
Let me 1 second. Yeah, normally it's just this is the quick part of the process, just to put the car in one color, or to start to result the future lines. But yeah, I will working on the front. I will see how it look like. But you see immediately, if you just put some shadows in some part, highlights and some volumes, you'll just start to see the real shape of the car. Sometimes the people get confused when see sometimes just the lines. So, but when you start to put color, it start to become alive.
That's definitely. I can't see. I need to see something close to finish for me to start getting like, oh, it's a car. I knew that.
Yeah, for example, this one, this picture here is the interior of the coupe. Yeah, it's just one shot. But yeah, let me. I don't know. Are you looking? Are you see the picture? Yes.
Yeah. But this thing is. I mean, you can't convince people that this is not a real photograph. I don't.
Thank you for the compliment.
I don't think a lot of people are going to believe you right now. Can you zoom in 3,000,000%?
Yeah. And here, for example, this is
crap.
the middle of the seat. This is the axis of the electrical of the batteries of the car.
I was just playing.
No. I mean, it's not really high resolution of this picture, but yeah, you see for example, the mock-up is carbon fiber material, and here you have a switch to start to have access to the console. Here we have part of the steering wheel. Let me show you another view.
This steering wheel it's not round, you know,
at all. So this is another picture from the middle control. Yeah, here's part of the steering wheel. This is more from the back of the steering wheel. Here you see the car on the back. Let me find a front picture of the steering wheel. Probably look much better. This one. This is the top. This is, you're looking at the car from outside. And here you see the top of the steering wheel. There's this kind of really electrical column start to go out when I will show you. I think I have here. I
have an animation.
Yeah, I have an animation. For example, this is the front. This is you see from the like kind of driver or passenger view. You see the steering wheel is coming out when the car is nobody's there. The steering wheel starts to hide, so you see just one clean dashboard, and then of course I try to keep kind of minimalistic, much as I could. But yeah, I want to, for example, here this is a small screen. Here we have a switch. It's more like a kind of how can you say, like a plane, you know? It's more
the paddles, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Here, yeah. Let me. Those are the batteries. Those are behind the seat. You have this kind of column. You see here the batteries. They're underneath of the car. This is the rear part of the interior, and this is from outside. But this picture you cannot see too many reflections. And
so just for those that don't know, when Cryptomotors first launched, you obviously got the NFT, and it was it was made after a
Yeah.
3D car and all that. But now they keep upgrading the car essentially. Now they've made the interior to those NFTs. So when you buy an NFT car, now it also essentially comes included with the interior made. So if you have a game or a project that you need that file for, it's available. Like so, things like Decentraland is possible. Sony space, so now you can use that car in all these worlds, and if they allow the interior view, now you can see them in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, the idea from us was try to get like a more like if like a safe would be like a production car. We want to try to when you have an asset from our Cryptomotors cars, it's not just exterior. It's not like anything inside is fake. It's empty. So we want to have this feeling that okay, it look like a real car. So all the details from the inside. You have everything. You have the steering column. You have all the buttons, the switch. You have the lights. You have the headrest. Start to move back and forth. And so yeah, was my also from Leandro point of view to try to get more accurate as possible, and also for the renders. The renders we want to look like a real picture or photo.
These renders are just like drool worthy. Like, show me some video. Let me see some video. Come on, Leandro's not here now. Show us all.
Leandro, are you there?
He's not. No, he left.
I'm listening to
I think I have. Let me see. Leandro, do you have some renders there? Some videos?
I put him on. I put him on the spot. No, if you don't have them,
I don't know where I have saved.
with one. You remember?
Yeah. Let me find it.
But it's not like full rendered, like super high quality, right? It's more like the animation.
Exactly.
Of how it works.
Exactly.
I have the link in YouTube.
Yeah, I have one here. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this video? Oh yes. Oh, that's how the steering wheel comes out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Yes.
A little cinematic steering wheel.
Yeah, I remember that. It's like a space cannon.
I have a video. I don't know. Should I share a video on the chat?
If you have one,
okay, it's 24 MB. It's fine?
It should be fine. Yeah, I think we can do up to 100.
Okay, just I drag there.
I'll share my private video.
Oh no, it's too late. It's
99%.
So
there is one video there. One MB.
Probably gonna take
yeah, sorry.
No.
This was one of the testing process on the beginning. This is just a mock-up. But yeah.
Which one are you?
The exterior, when the camera starts to go from the street and then go up.
Nice.
It's just.
I didn't saw that one.
No? Oh, okay. I think it's a private one from you. No.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's continue sketching. Yeah. Wanna see that car?
Yes.
Anyone else have any suggestions on what to incorporate here?
I'm reading the comment. Oh, thank you for the words, guys. Real cars.
What? Should we get more aerodynamicity?
Laser.
Yes. We can do something cool like for like twisted metal type car.
Oh yeah.
On wings.
Amazing.
Would you ever like to work on something like that, like for a game?
Oh yeah. yes, it's something that, yeah. It's
Okay.
definitely. I mean, I'm fan of Star Wars, all these sci-fi movies, yeah. And sometimes I when I don't find inspiration in. Normally, I look one of those pictures, like I don't know, like Etron or Star Wars. Those, yeah, it's for me. It's really nice. There's one movie called Ready Player One, something like that. For
Player
me,
one.
it was like amazing. After that, I was sketching a lot. All this idea behind the movie
Yeah.
was super
I guess that's
super
a
good
perfect
for me.
example of life imitating art, because here you are, um, getting your ideas for stuff that I'm going to use, but from a movie that is science fiction, right?
It's
It's crazy.
crazy.
So then,
Yeah, it's,
there's just like a cycle of that. It's pretty. That's why things keep propelling, I guess. It's pretty fun to watch. Somebody's posting the Back to the Future car.
oh, amazing. That shot, son, and
I mean, in design circles, what do they think of that
the
car?
DeLorean.
Yes.
I mean, for
Is it a work of art, or is it a
I don't know if I can be honest with you. I mean, I'm really fan, super fan. So whatever word what I will say is, I don't know, but for me is, I get in love immediately the shape, the material. For me, the material of the card is kind of steel,
you
like
could say
I don't remember the
trash
name.
can gray?
Yeah. No. But it's, for me, was amazing. I mean, and then you see all this fancy component on the rear, this, I don't know, fake fake shapes and exhausts, and this kind of lights. It
Look,
was
right?
stunning for me. Yeah, look, it's really cool, really cool.
People are talking about the doors. The doors are still something that people copy, today, or not copy, but emulate. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the wings,
Yeah.
the wing stores. Yeah. I mean, that's, I remember from Mercedes. Uh, One of the first that they implement this kind of windows, and this is really characteristic feature of the car. Oh, remember? Oh yeah, that, I love the picture, Leandro. That one is so cool, so cool. Probably you see that one for me was the inspiration of the coupe, of the middle of the.
Look on the
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe we can make a flux capacitor module for the game.
in Spanish it's condensador de flujo.
Yeah.
El condensador de flujo. Ay,
Yeah,
Dios mío.
that one. Yeah, you mean that one? That picture get me the idea to this access electrical component. So this was my. I tried to implement this idea there without the fancy lights in the middle, but this to have something between the drivers and the driver and the passenger. This is one of my favorite components of the car. Oh, I'm looking the chat.
Great.
Gray Scott.
How do they say Gray Scott in Spanish?
How's this?
Come on, Leandro.
Can you, Leandro? Oh, this Gray
Great
Scott.
Scott. Como dice el doctor, su cráneo.
I don't know. Exactly, translation.
Man. No, nobody knows.
No idea.
Cráneo Scose. I'll go with that. I'll believe you. As far as the sketch goes and final color and none of that and all of that stuff, is that's not too much in your control, right?
You mean
Or is it?
No, normally this is the one of the part when you start to make some shading.
Maybe what I mean more is like the materials that it's going to be used, or the
No,
texture or something.
That's color.
Yeah, this is for the color and
Gotcha.
trim department. They get the decision of that. So it's their job to have in the end really cool materials, textures. Yes, it's a really difficult job.
Oh, the video finally loaded.
Oh yeah, sorry. So now everyone can look the
Yeah.
coupe.
Oh snap!
I can.
I don't think I've seen this video. Damn.
No,
It's very short,
nobody's
but oof.
yeah, nobody saw this video. We didn't show on the media, so just the people here are looking for the
Damn.
first time.
I'm looking for well.
You should know. Yeah,
I saw it.
you saw it.
Now,
Sick. Anyone else have any questions? What do you want to know about the process? We're a little bit over the hour mark, so I think we're going to start to wrap it up. I mean, the schedule's not anywhere near done, but I'm sure that if Rodri works on it a little bit more, he can send us, right? He can send us the final version for
Yeah,
us to see.
Of course.
Let's see. Someone asked, how do you transform the sketch into cars? If I'm not mistaken, we kind of went over it a little bit before. So Rodrigo would then pass it over to Leandro that is kind of more into the 3D modeling department, right? Yeah. So that and 3D modeling, then that's really when you can start playing around with it and moving around and stuff.
Can I link? Exactly talking about this from beginning to the end. You see all the process.
Jaffa said, did you all have to learn AutoCAD back when it mattered?
No, I never touched AutoCAD.
Never.
I was used because before I studied architecture, automotive design, I did architecture career. So yeah, I was used for 7 years AutoCAD, 6. But then just I jumped to Alias. Was much fun for me.
Yeah, Alias is extremely difficult, but it's super fun once you spend like 4 or 5 years working on it, and you start having fun. It is like a couple of years until you feel comfortable, right, Rodri?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it's just,
I 4 years, I think, to feel comfortable.
Wow.
Yeah, this kind of software that take, like, in my opinion, for minimum 4 years. The because in the beginning it looked really intimidating. Many tools, I don't know. But when you get used to it, it's not so hard.
Once you become a pro, then it's not so hard.
Yeah, it's true.
Now the car looks completely. See, now it's starting to look like something to me. You got the wheel shading, the dark that
Yeah, you see, it's when you start to see of course, start to look to become more with the shading.
I want this thing to be in a Happy Meals bag. I want to McDonald's right now and get it.
So it's up to you guys. We can spend a little bit more here, or Rodri can finish it off afterwards.
How much time do you think you have? How much time do you
I have
think I have left? No, I mean for the sketch. How much time till it's over, do you think?
I mean, we can go with more detail, probably a little more. But if you need to leave, guys, I will finish it and then I will share to everyone.
No, another 10 minutes. I'm sure we can probably take a look at a few more pictures and stuff like that. And then let you add some of those finer
Yeah,
details,
of
right?
course.
Now we're talking. So what's the gas mileage on here, or are all your cars only electric?
For the Cryptomotors,
our
Yeah.
spikes, but they are fake. Those spikes. It's just because it looks good in the picture, you know.
yeah,
But the
all
cars
right.
are electric. If we need to produce them, they will be electric. Unless
Okay.
the client wants the car with a V8, you know, then we put a
Nice.
engine.
So if somebody really, really rich one day came by and said, "Listen, I own this Cryptomotors car, and I really want to make it real. I wanted to bring it out of the metaverse into the real world. How much money do you think it would be to create that one of one car?"
Well, if the car has to, let's say, if we want to do like a prototype, like you cannot drive the car, right? It's like a big clay model or a casted model where you see you have it 1-to-1 in your big living room, painted and everything looks perfect. I think in prices of Germany, you would be speaking about just in the clay modeling process, 200, 300K.
No
But the cars,
No problem.
yeah, but the cars are kind of they are already done in alias, so to go from alias to a clay model is one step. You know, we don't need to do extra work. But then if we want to make a functional prototype, there has to be some engineering work done on top of the car, and we will need to readapt. So it's a process. You know, it's making a production out of concept car. It's a little bit of a process, but it's doable. But if you want to go to a production car, you're talking about, I don't know. If you want to do like one-off, you're talking about between 5 and 10 million.
Oh man, I thought it was going to be something like a lot.
Yeah, that are the prices when you do like one-off.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe they are doing like 5 cars or 7 cars, and they are selling the cars for, I don't know.
Well, now here in the Discord we have like almost 1,500 people. So would it be like $50 each if we get 1,500? You know, friends and family discount.
Yeah, it will be.
The
Yeah, it
car
will be.
is looking sick.
No, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea if someone is interested to have any kind of Cryptomotor ready for the street. Yeah, of course.
We
That would be the ultimate NFT, yo. And then the license plate is like the token number. Yo, sick. We need to go to Dubai and find the right person.
And you the car with your wallet, you know.
You have to wait on a Ethereum gas to go down to start your car.
Yo, prototype is like we can do it tomorrow if somebody comes and say, hey, let's do like a non-functional prototype, like a show car, non-drivable show car. We can do it like
nice.
right away.
A few $100,000 for the machining and all that, right?
That's basically.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, have some paint.
Look at this windshield, though. I'm in love with just the windshield. Like, I don't even want you to drive it too fast because the bugs are
Yeah, I
there.
mean, so this probably was the inspiration of the Homer bubble greenhouse.
Oh.
So could be just everything could be super transparent.
I like it.
Yeah,
I can't.
will be nice. We don't have a car like that in Crypto Motors, so could be probably you could be part of the next car.
I can't believe
here in the chat. Why not?
Can't believe we're all so talented here. Look at this car we all made together.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good propaganda. Say, okay, guys, we try to mix. Today. So everything start with your suggestion with the Camaro. So I get the proportion of the Camaro, and then someone say
Red?
it was like no, the beginning was the Corvette, and then I mixed some.
Oh no, where's Rodri?
No.
We
copied too many brands. They shut us down.
Really? No way.
Oh, wait. You could probably reconnect again.
Okay.
Yeah, just share it. We have all the OEMs watching on this stream and trying to sabotage it.
Okay. Should I share again the screen? Yeah. No, we're online again, right?
Yep. Let's see. Let's connect.
Okay. So.
There we go.
Okay, everything.
This car.
This probably could be like a nice. So we start to make some details for the car. Okay.
We can put the Wade logo in the side.
Sorry, what?
Or in the. We can put the Wade logo. Maybe somebody Wade logo.
We're gonna put it.
Yeah, the word.
Yeah.
We'll just combine. Give me a moment.
I uploaded it. That's the PNG file.
So you want to have here instead of Cryptomotors, or
I don't know. Maybe in the spoiler or something. I don't know.
Here we can do here on the side.
Do some plotters.
Yeah, we can do here on the side, and then I will push like a decal. Yeah, so I will.
Yeah.
Quite.
Here is it.
Yeah, a little bit fast. I will pick the color, the right color. Color again.
I share it in the stream
text. Okay. I will do. I was planning to do my. On the chat.
You were just gonna draw the logo?
Oh no! My mistake. Let me find the chat here. Did you go down? Here. Perfect, guy. Thank you for the PNG. Mm-hmm. Nice.
A big one.
Oh,
a big weight.
We can put here on the hood, on the bonnet.
Yeah.
Or on the door.
I think on the hood, because then on the door it looks like we're delivering whale pizza.
Okay, we'll just go fast, get the proportion ready, and store. So we'll just Hoppy.
Hey, the little red car.
And then multiply. And then,
Looking good. We got a branded car made to our specifications by a team of professionals. Look at
such
that.
a good service.
Yeah. Look at that. Delivered straight to your couch. Beautiful.
So like that we can. And I don't convince with the color. Let me put the white. Oh,
Yep.
guys.
We're
Oh,
still
okay.
here. We're still here. We're just quiet.
I think. Okay. Here's just near racing stripe now.
Oh.
Nice
Okay.
suggestion. Why not? Why not? We can do like. We'll see. We'll do from here. Tuck, tuck.
So both of you designed a bunch of really cool cars, but nobody
Yeah.
drives really. That's how it is sometimes. That's how it is.
Exactly.
Cool.
Leandro, tell us a little bit about your hobby now that we got time about your music hobby. Because you know we like art and music in here too, so you might have to
Oh,
come you might have to come play for us one day.
yeah. Well, I play like in a punk rock band, so I'm not the more talented guitar player ever, but I do my job and I sing in Perle. It's called. We play here in Germany basically. So I'm playing with these guys since more or less since I came to Germany. I was pretty lucky to find some band members. So I left my band in Argentina that I had since I was like 14 or 13 years old, and I came here and I had to keep doing it, you know.
You got a
So
new
yeah,
band.
yeah, exactly. A new one. We play some covers as well from my old band. So I needed to do it because I miss the old songs. But yeah, we basically play like a style, let's say alternative or a little bit of punk rock. But main like my favorite bands are like Californian bands like NoFX, like Wagon, The Descendants. So that's my preferred music, right? Yeah, I like punk rock, you know, like hard rock.
So one day, instead of having you come on and model and show us your talent like that, whenever you're gonna practice, or even better, play a gig. But you know, there's not too many of those going on. But some practice, you're gonna set up a camera, and you're gonna rock out. We're gonna
Sure.
watch.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I do the rehearsals because accidentally I broke my foot. So you know, sorry. So yeah. Now I have too many stairs, you know, like to go up and down. So I still don't go. But maybe next week or the week after I will start.
We'll have to go to you. We'll bring everything to you.
I don't go to the band comes to me. You know?
Yeah. Rodri, what about you? Any interesting hobbies besides modeling? I mean, what else?
Uh,
He's
yeah,
like,
man.
nah, this is what I do.
No. I'm super freak in that point. When I have free time, I do my own cars, like my designs. So no, always, I don't know. Look, probably my wife is not really happy, but but yes, I'm when I have like a free time, I try to like improve more my skills. If I'm not quite good in, I don't know, sketching or 3D, I try to spend my time to improve those skills, and because in the end this is my
Yeah.
if yeah, just the speed or, you know, the workflow, or try to get better surfaces in 3D or better renders in Photoshop. No, normally I don't have like any hobbies. I mean, I love music. This is one of the part when
I know what.
normally I like to work during the night. What, Leandro?
I know one hobby from you that you're not saying. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, you have a hobby?
Wait,
huh?
which one? Which one?
Yeah. Bodybuilding.
Oh, you're a bodybuilder, huh?
Not anymore. Not anymore. In the beginning, I liked it because it helped me to
Relieve some stress.
have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I don't have too much time. Yeah, in the beginning with Leandro, we went together for 3 lessons. I think 3 days.
I think you gotta start again because now he was just walking down the street and broke a leg.
So I need if someone is in,
Good pitch.
yeah.
No,
if,
not the street.
if someone is interested to be my partner, just let me know.
Okay, we'll set up a live stream for that too. Okay, so Leandro's doing music and you're doing the Zumba part. Cool.
We're adding some.
All right. Go
What?
ahead, bro.
We are adding some planes, some decals.
It's looking good. This is a lot of people seem to be feeling this style right here. One question I had was, since you said you like got inspiration from Star Wars and stuff like that, have you ever modeled any
No,
spaceships?
but I was skating a
What?
lot.
You've never sketched?
No. Yes. I was doing some inspirations, but nothing professional, just for me. But yeah, this is if the car industry is not enough for me, or it's not. If I need to decide to change like direction, I will jump to the film industry. I love the sci-fi, the characters, the spaceship. I love this world. I think it's now with all those movies, with all this platform, I think you can find a lot of inspirations in movies, games, and every part. Not like in the beginning when I was student, like doesn't exist. This movie platform was like okay, internet sometimes or magazines. Oh, this something that I collect is magazine from automotive design. Like have like a 200, I think, and also the.
Have you ever been to OpenSea? There's a lot of things to collect.
No. Not yet.
There's a lot. This is crazy. Yo, you've never been to OpenSea.
Yeah,
we need to change this. Word up. But soon enough. We'll get him collecting soon enough.
Get me.
All the time in the Cryptomotors website, staring at the car.
We'll get him there. We'll get him there soon.
the magazines that Rodri has a subscription. He's collecting this. This is like the best car design magazine. So if somebody wants to get into car design, get this magazine. Not a sponsor, but
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a
We'll
special.
get it on the.
Yeah, there's a special brand from Italy, and it's really cool because it's okay. You can find the picture inside the internet as well, but you have like a special pictures and official sketches. So yeah, I really freak on those kind of things. Like I love the markers. I collect. I have one box with 400, I think, markers. I collect those things. So the car now look like more finished.
Alegría, what is the price of whale right now?
Let's ask the bot.
We should put the price in a circle in the side,
Okay.
like $3, $10.
Let's go with $10. I like $10. All right. So
Yeah.
I think if you finish up, then you can send us the final images so we can drool over them.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Again,
Yes,
thank you so much for coming over. It was interesting to learn a little bit about you. Finally, to get to know you, see kind of like where everything has led up to now, and then obviously you treating us to this amazing piece of artwork, and that you let us put our own 2 cents into it was even cooler. So I can't wait to see the final image.
Yeah, of course, guys. Yeah, I will just after our meeting, I will spend a little time to refine, and then I want to have like a really nice render for
I
you guys.
appreciate you. I
Should we
think,
thank this?
Sorry?
Whale Sharks. Well, let's ask Whale Shark. Let's see what he says. Maybe he can do a fun thing, and maybe we can do a few of them for some giveaways. What do you think? Yeah,
Yeah.
dope. And I heard someone wants
Okay.
one in black, so we'll see about changing the colors.
Okay, yeah. This is a simple way, don't worry. Change the color is a simple part.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Leandro, thank you again for coming through. There's a bunch of cool stuff also happening for Pixel Chain. This video here is being recorded and it's going to be played in Decentraland in the Cryptomotors build, which is insane. So we're going to try to do some events over there soon. So stay tuned for that. Lots more. Go ahead.
You should share a picture of the new build.
Yeah, yo, put that up.
It's the same design from the Cryptomotors CryptoVoxels showroom. So in CryptoVoxels, you will go, you click a link, and you jump to the one in the Centerland. Same design. So yeah, we are keeping the same style across the metaverse.
It's gonna be sick. Like the details are just as good. Watching the cars, walking around the cars in there is a little bit surreal because when I first had mine, it was just a picture. So now to be able to like walk around it is something that I didn't know that was going to be possible so fast.
This is the low poly versions of the car. So we retop all the cars to fit to the Decentraland standards. But yeah, it's still nice. Yo.
Okay. So can you show the graphic on which graphic? Oh, the build? Oh, the Decentraland build. but that was Leandro that posted it, so I don't know.
What's going on?
I think he wanted to see the thing a little bit closer.
You want to see a build? I still not.
Yeah, these pictures are sick.
Thank you, Alegría.
I mean, it gives a whole nother feel for the car.
I also like
Yeah,
the
the
voxel
voxel cars are a different art form, but still very. Yeah, somebody's phone is going off the hook.
You can check
Mhm.
the crypto that shows them. I think it's broken because today was an update in crypto, so something with the lighting aspect.
Oh, this is true. The work in progress meetup is about to go down. So
Yeah.
as soon as this is over, you can probably go check that out at the Token Smart Discord. I'll put the link. And those of us that have some time want to go check it out, then go check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as soon as Rodrigo does his touching up and finishes up, he'll send it over to us. We'll get to Google at it, and maybe we'll start to do something fun.
Yeah, of
So
course,
stay
guys.
tuned for that.
So as soon as I have this, I will send you.
Thank you. All right, y'all.
Thank
you for tuning in. We'll try to do this again soon. I know there's a lot of cool stuff in the works, so I'm excited.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you, Leandro.
Thank you,
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.